TV. Sponsored by A Taste of Cyprus, Chisholm. Now doing deliveries.
Welcome back to Boominator TV. I got my man Hus Ragip. Welcome back to the channel. The last time you may recognise Hus Ragip was when we done the hot chili challenge. A lot of people were saying that you ate 10 chilies, not 9.
You know,
so
I thought I ate 9, but then when I watched it back, I did eat 10. You know?
I thought it was 9-8, and they're telling me that you ate 10.
Yeah.
So what? They're saying that you blew me out the water. I can't be having this. We've got to have a rematch, man.
I'll be on that.
But you know what, man?
Good.
It's all good fun, man. It was enjoyable.
A laugh, man. It was a laugh. Really enjoyed it, man. It was good.
And in times like this, when you got this lockdown and everyone's got all this doom and gloom, it's nice to just, have a bit of like light-hearted stuff, and it was good, man.
Yeah.
We done it in that shop in Enfield.
Safbury Food and Wine, man. Big up Mems and Volcan, man, for hosting for us, man. That was awesome. Man.
Mems and Volcan, yeah. It's right next to the Ponson Bus Garage. Check these guys out. It was like a party there, man. Like, we was like had people coming in the shop and they was like participating. Yeah, it was good, man. It was good, and as I say, you got to have a laugh in these times, Otherwise, laughter's the best medicine, I find.
Definitely, 100%, man. Especially with what's going on now, man.
Yeah.
Just hoping and wishing everyone safe and well, man.
Definitely. So, I mean, obviously, that's not all you're known for. You was on This Morning and a few other shows, and you went viral on the internet.
Yeah.
Tell us about what happened and how you became in This Morning and how you became viral.
Well, basically, I joined DLR and I wasn't there for long. But they just basically said, you could do personalised announcements. So I thought, let me introduce a train.
So is it what they gave you the green light to do that?
Oh yeah, in the training, yeah.
Because you know what I thought? I just thought one morning you just woke up, right, and you thought, do you know what? I'm just going to do a boxing, just doing a boxing ring announcing voice. Is that something you've been doing for a long time in your job?
No, I mean, I've been doing voices and stuff from back in the day since I was 16. Do you know what I mean? I've been doing for my mates doing Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice. Come on, what's going on here? Get down. Everybody stay safe here. Terminate the corona.
Get to the chopper.
Come on.
What other voices you got, man?
I just do. Man, I need a couple of drinks and they'll start flying out, man.
We need to do a tune, man. Arnie and David Louise. Fat David Louise and Arnie. I'm telling you, that would be a smash, man.
Definitely, I'll be on that.
We should do something like that.
I got beats, man.
Yeah, that's another thing as well. This guy's multi-talented. He does voices. He's an MC announcer. He eats chilies, but not just that. He makes beats as well.
Yeah, man.
This man is he's multi-talented. How can they, if they want to listen to some of your beats, because the beats you've shown me is absolutely amazing.
I've got on SoundCloud, man. If you hit up Liquid Heat Beats, that's me, or that's my music producer name. Just go on SoundCloud, man. Just hear some sounds, man.
And you're willing to collab, because me and you.
Yeah, definitely.
Me and you, we got something cooking in the kitchen, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's I've always been into hip hop, because from a young age, since I was 6-7 years old, listening to Snoop Dogg Doggy Style.
Yeah.
I know someone shouldn't listen to that at that age.
That was my first album.
Yeah, I was listening to that.
That was my first ever album I bought.
Then Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, Method Man, Tikal, then Redman, What the Album. I grew up around hip hop, man. So I've always loved the music. And then in my younger days of 18 to 19, I was rapping and stuff. But I always wanted to produce beats.
Are you East Coast or West Coast?
See, that's a tough one, man. Because my favourite rapper of all time is Redman. So and he's New Jersey, East. But I do love the West Coast side. One of my favourite producers, Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
I'm on both worlds, man.
Yeah.
When people say to me, who's better, Biggie or Pac, I'm like, Pac had the best message, Biggie had the better flow. End of story.
Biggie told stories.
Yeah, man.
Biggie told stories. Okay, so obviously, like, you're a big boxing fan.
Yeah.
That's how we met, man. We met at a boxing show, at a Frank Warren show, wasn't it?
Yeah, in York.
Frank Warren show, and stuff, and I know
that was my first ever boxing show I went to ever.
So you're heavily involved in boxing now. You do boxing shows.
Yeah, I work closely with Robert Warren and Warren Boxing Management, man. With Bobby Warren, Freddie, Sonny, Alfie.
Sonny, you know Sonny. I went drama school with Sonny.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Sonny, man. Yeah,
Sonny,
good guy.
Man, he's a good guy, man.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
They're all a lovely family, man.
Yeah.
And again, shout out to Warren Boxing Management, Robert Warren, and thank you for believing in my talent and having me on board, man. And wait for all this pandemic to finish, and hopefully when all the shows start rolling again, move on to do big and better things with all of us together. So yeah.
Okay, so anyway, so talking about the boxing.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite boxer of all time?
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, man. Yeah, do you know? Mike Tyson. That's my generation growing up, man. Mike Tyson. Explosive.
Unbelievable head movement in his prime. Unbelievable. The peekaboo, customado style. Forget it, man. In his prime, I don't think no one beat him.
So how do you feel about him coming back now at the age of 53?
I feel two ways. I feel like it could be a bit risky, but
do you think
overpower that? I'm excited. Man.
Do you think that he could spoil his legacy?
Nah, man. That's from his downfall from his marriage and the rape charges and all of that, and Don King and all of this. If anything, this will uplift it.
Yeah.
This will cover.
Give him some closure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. Because the way he bowed out wasn't the Mike Tyson we all know.
No, definitely.
That wasn't him, and we don't want to remember him for that.
No, definitely.
We want to remember him like going out on a high.
I think you know what, I think it will be good for him. I think it will be good for him to come back.
Do you think he can make a statement and beat some of the current heavyweights out there?
From the video what I saw the other day with him in his garden shadow boxing, I think so. But no one moves like that. No one moves like that in the heavyweight division. Maybe Tyson Fury moves like quite fluid. Other than that, no one moves like that. But obviously, got head movement like that.
Obviously, you're always going to get the people, the haters, the people who weren't even alive when he was around and stuff, and the people who are going to say that Mike Tyson's too old and stuff like that and whatever. What do you say to those people?
Just let the man train and come into the ring and he'll talk himself, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, no one knows what's going to happen. No one knows what's going to happen. Boxing is always one punch. It could be one punch that could change the game. So,
WBC, right, have basically made a statement and said that they know when he comes back they're gonna put him in the top 10.
I love that.
So that means that there's fighters out there that they're putting him above, and he hasn't even fought yet. He hasn't even got his license back. So what I want to do is, right, I'm going to read a few names off, and I want to see, and I want you to tell me if you believe that Mike Tyson can beat these boxers.
All
right. Charles Martin.
Yeah, I think Tyson could do it.
Michael Hunter.
Yeah.
Povetkin.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Tyson. If he's, they've got to name some more names, and I'll tell you what I think.
Pulev. Don't forget, Pulev is getting on a bit.
I know. Of course, I'm going to say Mike for everyone.
You're a big fan,
yeah,
isn't it?
I'm a big fan, man.
And the last one, not least, Derek Chisora. Because this is what they're saying. They're saying that he's going to jump some people to get in the top 10. So basically, this president, Mitchell Suleiman, he's saying that Mike Tyson is worthy of a place in the top 10 WBC rankings.
Yeah, I think he is.
So to Derek Chisora, can you reckon Mike Tyson can beat Derek Chisora, Oh, Derek Chisora. Oh.
That'll be a good fight, man. But look, let me just say this about all of Tyson's comeback.
Yeah. Now, come on, I need to answer on that last one.
Yeah, this will sort of complement that answer.
Yeah, go on.
Tyson, the way, from what I saw in that video and, you know, from the way he used to be, and his age in consideration, taking that into consideration, he has to dispatch his opponent quick. Really quick. First 3 rounds. Past 3 rounds, I think, you know, Tyson could easily lose against these fighters. Tyson has to deal with it quick, because forget the age, he's got the power. If he can just keep his head movement like the way he used to, get his stamina up and connect in the first 3 rounds, he's got a good chance.
A few of those fighters on that list that I just read out to you, some of them are inside fighters, and obviously Mike Tyson's the greatest inside fighter of all time. So some of them are tailor-made for him. I mean, I would have to say Derek Shaw is tailor-made for Mike Tyson because he's an inside fighter. Mike Tyson's the greatest inside fighter of all time. He's up and under, he's peekaboo, he's quick, his reflexes are inside. His inside game is unbelievable. Michael Hunter is an inside fighter, perfectly tailored to Mike Tyson. I would even say maybe not Pulev. I would even say maybe Povetkin as well. Povetkin's an inside fighter. So at the end of the day, is, you know, Mike Tyson, there's a lot of damage he can do because a lot of them are inside fighters. So, you know,
if he connects to you solid, don't care who you are, bro.
And they always say that a heavyweight, the last thing that they lose is their punch and their power. It's the last thing they lose.
Yeah, I agree with
so look what happened to George Foreman. George Foreman came back. He was 45, and he knocked out Michael Moorer. Became the world champion. You know, it can be done. Mike Tyson, right here, has had a bit of hiatus. He's had a bit of a gap year, 15 years. He's had timeout. He's in a better place mentally, physically, and spiritually. So maybe that's what was needed. He's got a point to prove still. You know.
I would just love to see him back.
Can you imagine his first fight back?
Oh, that would be insane. That'll definitely be pay-per-view, 100%.
So you think he's worthy of a pay-per-view fight?
I think he'll break records.
Wow.
I think.
Yeah.
This is Mike Tyson. We're talking about the youngest heavyweight champion of all time in boxing history.
So what? So just as a suggestion, do you think like he should have his first fight? Should he be a ranked fighter? You know,
I think so. Look, because if you're taking his age into consideration, he hasn't got that journey. You know, you're young, go through the fighters, build up your rank. Yeah. He has to go in big from the start.
Because of his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to go in big from the start.
He can't come in with a Dave Allen.
No, he has to go.
Yeah, he's got to come with a big name. It's either got to be a Evander Holyfield or someone like that that's going to tickle your taste buds.
Yeah, he's looking to come back as well.
Yeah. He's training. He's put up training videos. But it's got to be a name. You're right. It can't be just like, you know, a journeyman that he's fighting.
No, he hasn't got that. He
got time.
He ain't got that time, to do that.
He just wants to come in, maybe do 2 or 3 fights, make a statement, and bow out.
That's it.
You know, Hollywood style. You know, Rocky Balboa style. You know, come in and do his thing. So you can't blame him for that. You know, everyone's got a dream. So how do you feel about all of these? I don't want to say the word old, but all these, like, you know, people in their 50s who are wanting to fight and calling each other out. You've got the Shannon Briggs. He's 47, 48, I think. Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Lex Lewis even said he might come back. You've also got the Micky Theo and the John Fury thing. How do you feel about the Micky Theo and the John Fury thing?
I remember my mate sent me that video before it actually went onto the internet. I thought I didn't know whether to believe it or not at first, but then obviously then it all proper went on social media and stuff like that. And like the way it all started, like with Mick Theo and John Fury's initial first video.
Because you're from the ends, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
North London.
Yeah, North London. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So like I thought, you know, the way their first videos were good, you know, because they were all like, you know, let's do it for a good cause for the NHS and stuff like that. So I thought, yeah, I'd watch that. I was even trying to pull some strings to MC that fight, you know.
Yeah.
So, but again,
well, listen, you can just do. They can still MC on the Heavy D Sam Jones fight.
I would love to, man.
Yeah,
I'd love to,
but
but again, because I'm licensed, I'll
Yeah.
have to go through the board first.
Of course.
But yeah, if it's, you know, I thought it was all good, and I was like, yeah, I'm looking forward to that fight. But then it sort of just went a bit wild, didn't it? After
It went a bit crazy, man.
It's gonna be.
It went 0 to 100 real quick.
100%. It went from, you know, from doing a fight for charity for NHS and stuff like that to bare knuckle in the backyards. You know, that's a bit, you know. But yeah, you know, it's if they all agree to it and that's what they want to do, that's down to them, man. I mean, but I would have loved to watch it in the ring, normal boxing gloves. And,
Yeah, I mean, you know, the backyard, the fight in the backyard is not going to happen. But and I don't think, and
like, it was supposed to be for NHS and good causes. And
yeah,
stuff like that.
but you know what? By the looks of it, it doesn't look like that the boxing fight's going to happen either. So the fight on everyone's lips now is the Heavy D versus Sam Jones.
Yeah,
The show must go on.
the show must go.
The show must go on. You know, at the end of the day, it's the NHS. You know, there's still funds to be raised and stuff, and you know, me and the Sam Jones, and we're going to get it on.
So is a date set for that yet?
No, you know, we're still in lockdown. Do you know, all we can do is like what Eddie Hearn said to all the other fighters, stuff. He just said to, you know, I'm not saying I'm on the matchroom roster. I'm just saying, do you know what? It doesn't matter what boxer or what level. All we can do is just get ready.
Yeah.
All we can do is just stay fit, stay in the zone. Just, you know, and you know, there's summertime, man. Summertime, the parks are open and stuff. I've been playing a lot of tennis. Just get ready, man. Just get ready. And to be honest with you, it's good. You know, you don't be stuck indoors. You know, Boris Johnson just said you're allowed unlimited exercise. So do you know what, man? It's no excuse. Also, I'm just doing this, getting ready for this fight. It's good anyway, you know. It gives me, a reason to do it. It gives me more motivated. I know when the fight's coming up. So that's all good.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, who's your money on?
Hopefully I could MC it.
Who's your money on?
My money's on you.
Yes, bruv! That's the right answer. You was at my last fight, innit?
Yeah, I was
You was there, bro.
I was there ringside, bro.
You even had the VAR when the guy headbutted me. You played back the VAR. Yeah, wicked, man, wicked.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. So basically, right, yeah. So we're gonna wrap this up, right? It's been a pleasure having you on. Is there anything you want to say?
Just shout out to all friends, family, followers. Big up Raphael on Insta as well for the music thing. Respect, bro. Appreciate